Welcome to Aditya classes. Today I am going to explain about semi-permeable membrane, osmosis and osmotic pressure. These three topics are interconnected. To know osmosis, to know osmotic pressure, we have to know about osmosis, and to know osmosis, first we have to know about semi-permeable membrane. So let us start with semi-permeable membrane. That what is semi-permeable membrane? This is a special type of membrane. To understand this membrane, let us consider an experiment or vessels. Here is a beaker. This beaker is separated into two parts by a special type of membrane. This special type of membrane separate this beaker into two compartments. This is your first compartment and this is your second compartment. First compartment is full with pure solvent molecule. This is your pure solvent molecule. Second compartment is full with solution. This is your pure solvent. Means this is your solvent. Solvent molecule. In second compartment we put solution. Solutions means solvent and plus solute molecules also present here. Solvent and solute, both type of thing is present here. Thus this is your solution. This is your solvent and this is your solute. If the special type of membrane, for example, if it is formed of cellulose acetate. Cellulose acetate is a special type of material through which we can form a membrane, through which solvent molecule can pass but solute molecule cannot pass. This type of membrane is called semi-permeable membrane. The membrane through which solvent molecule can pass but solute molecule cannot pass. Now I am going to define it. What is this? This is your semi-permeable membrane. It is also called SPM. SPM full form semi-permeable membrane. What is the definition? The membrane through which solvent molecule can pass but solute molecule cannot pass. This type of membrane is called semi-permeable membrane. Solvent molecule pass and solute molecule cannot pass through it. Now second topic, osmosis. What is osmosis? osmosis. Your second topic is osmosis. Osmosis is a process. The process which is explained in this figure is actually osmosis. Means osmosis is that process in which solvent molecule move through semi-permeable membrane. What is this? In this experiment or in this activity, solvent molecule passes through semi-permeable membrane. And the direction is solvent molecule is from solvent to solution or dilute to concentration. This is the direction. But what is osmosis? Simply we can divide that movement of solvent molecule through semi-permeable membrane. This is your SPM. You can define osmosis, movement of solvent molecule through SPM. Movement of solvent molecule through SPM is called osmosis. You can also add the direction, that the direction of passing is from pure solvent to solution. From pure solvent to solution. Okay, this is your osmosis. What is osmosis? The osmosis is a process in which when solvent is separated from solution through semi-permeable membrane, the solvent molecules move from pure solvent to solution. Solvent molecule move from pure solvent to solution. This process is called osmosis. Okay, you can define in short that movement of solvent molecule through SPM, semi-permeable membrane. This is also called osmosis. Now osmotic pressure. The last topic is your osmotic pressure. What is osmotic pressure? If we apply some pressure on solvent, here is a solution, here is a solution. If we apply some pressure, here we apply some pressure on solution, then the solvent molecule cannot be able to pass through it because there is a pressure. So solvent molecule from pure solvent cannot pass from pure solvent to solution. This additional pressure to stop osmosis, this is your osmosis, and the additional pressure required to stop osmosis is called osmotic pressure. When we apply some pressure on solvent, the osmosis is stopped. This additional pressure is called osmotic pressure. So we can define it that the additional pressure which we apply on solution to stop osmosis is called osmotic pressure. Okay, the additional pressure which we apply to stop osmosis, which we apply on solution to stop osmosis, is called osmotic pressure. Osmotic pressure of that solution. It is denoted by pi. It is denoted by pi. Pi is denotation of osmotic pressure. These are the definition of semi-permeable membrane, osmosis and osmotic pressure. Now we have to read about the osmotic pressure, that what or how can we calculate the osmotic pressure of, or how can we calculate the molecular mass of solute by the help of osmotic pressure. Okay. Write down your definitions, then I am going to explain about the value of pi. This is your osmotic pressure. This is your colligative property. Osmotic pressure is a type of colligative property which only depend upon number of solute particle, not on the nature of solute particle. It means osmotic pressure is depends upon the concentration of solute or solution. You can say that concentration of solution. So osmotic pressure proportional to concentration of solution. Mathematically we can say that pi proportional to concentration means C. C is denotation of concentration of solution. Now pi equal to, when we convert proportional to equal to, we use some proportionality constant, that is CRT, where R is gas constant and T is temperature. Here R gas constant and T is temperature, absolute temperature or temperature. These are the proportionality constant. Now concentration of this solution is represented in the form of molarity. Molarity. The concentration is in the form of molarity, or molarity is equal to number of moles of solute. This is your number of moles of solute by volume of solution. Number of moles of solute you can also write in detail. Number of moles of solute by volume of solution in liter into RT. Thus pi is equal to N by N2 by volume V RT. This is your formula, but osmotic pressure is used to find out the molar mass of solute. This is your solute. Now I am going to explain how to find out the molar mass of solute by the help of osmotic pressure. We find that pi is equal to N2 by V RT. N2 by V RT. Pi, this is your osmotic pressure. N2, number of moles of solute. V, volume of solution, gas constant and temperature. We can elaborate it that pi is equal to N2 number. How to find number of moles? Given mass of solute by molar mass of solute by volume into RT. This implies that pi is equal to W2. This M2 is W2 by upon M2, that is why it's come here M2 V and RT. Now if we have to find M2 pi M2 is equal to W2 RT by V. Thus M2 is equal to W2 RT by V pi. This is the formula to find the molecular mass of solute. This is your molecular mass of solute, given weight of solute, R gas constant, temperature, volume of solution, and pi is your osmotic pressure. In previous slides we will do a study about the definition of semi-permeable membrane, osmosis and osmotic pressure. In this slide we will study about formula for osmotic pressure, how to find osmotic pressure, and how to find molecular mass of solute by the help of osmotic pressure. That's all for today. Thank you for watching this video.